What is good, homies? This is Chris from the Small Hat Crew, joined today by Small Hat Brandon.
Hey.
Small Hat... Small Hat Manny.
Yeah, get out of here.
Small Hat Nick.
Get out of here.
And Small Hat Laura.
Hi.
Get out of here. Why didn't you finish? Why didn't you continue the chain?
Because I'm not like everybody else.
Oh, you're built
I'm not
different.
like other girls.
Yeah.
She's not like other girls.
I'm not. I'm her. But we are reviewing the last of the cards that we did not cover in the previous video. Anything before we jump into this one, boys and girls, boys and her.
She is her.
We are super late on these cards, and we're sorry.
No, we're
Sorry
not.
about it.
No.
I'll
No.
be sorry for. I will be the apologetic member of. the Small
No,
Hat Crew.
there's no apology. See, it's how they know. We're not just trying to rush out. It's like new card drop. We gotta get that shit out immediately. We sit sit on it a little bit. We give it time to simmer, to stew, and then we come back 2 weeks late. But we
Then
we
why'd
had a
you
lot of
say
time to
late?
think about it.
You wouldn't say 2 weeks late. You would say 2 weeks of knowledgeable brainstorming.
Well, I mean, you could still be late to something, but be more well informed on the topic. Like imagine turning in your like homework. Say you're in middle school or whatever. You turn your homework just 2 weeks late, and the shit's perfect, but you're still late. Like,
I guess.
I wouldn't really call us knowledgeable.
no, I'd say
You'd be
perfect.
surprised how many people just listen to like a YouTuber to get their information. I don't know these cards yet.
That is true, actually. So with that being said, then let's make it so that you do know these cards. Starting with I Am God.
Hey, good segue, man.
Thank you. Yellow event. Cost 4. Sky Island, Maine. Put up to 1, cost 7 or less Enel from your hand, or I'm gonna start calling him Enel. From this point forward, I will call him Enel, and people
Enel?
in the future won't know why I'm saying it, and it'll.
You don't even know why you're saying it.
No, I know. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna be saying. I'm gonna start calling him Enel moving forward, and people are gonna be in the comment section like, "You're saying the name wrong," not realizing they're just boosting us in the algorithm by interacting. So, yeah, there we go. Main, put up to 1, cost 7 or less Enel from your hand or trash into play, then trash the top of your life cards so your life total becomes 1. Trigger, draw 2, then trash 1 card from your hand. So this card is not leader locked, but they're essentially saying they want this card played in one specific leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This card's amazing.
Wait, this card's fun.
Yellow players, I need to know what your stance on this is.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, so a few things that I want to say as a yellow man myself. First, the card itself, the art on the card with the way that the panels are cut, straight up thought that Enel was drooling, and I can't unsee it.
He's drooling on himself.
I can't unsee it.
Enel acting different.
Yeah,
Blame him. He is God. He is him.
I
He is
cannot
him.
Hurry up, give me my damn croissant.
Other than that, I think I really like the card because against decks like Nami, you can play this on 4 Dawn and pretty much just win the game. And then this is gonna be more of a late game card because by turn 4, you're on 1 life. So this is gonna be a cool. I can let them kill my 7-drop Enel and then just get it back next turn. I like this card a lot, dude.
Yeah, I do like also that this card pretty much says that when piloting Enel, he is a card that because sometimes maybe you do want to keep him in hand. Now you can just pitch the fucker and just bring him back off the event later in the game. It's just a 4-cost Enel. It is Zoro stats overtuned to all fuck. It's beyond vanilla at that point. It is actually absurd. Hand or trash is actually crazy. That's actually, and then the trigger's good too.
Yep.
The trigger's actually good.
The
This
other
is
thing too
uh-huh.
is that people who have been playing Sakazuki against Enel lately have been trying to keep you at more than 1 life. And this is just an easy way to get back to the 1 that you need to get to.
That is true too.
Yeah,
That is true, too.
honestly, you can even sneak in a part of the reason that they leave you out more than 1 life, not only Yamato but also 200 million volts Amaru. You
Yeah.
can play this for 4, go down to that 1 life, and then have a freaking let me think,
Tap Rebecca or something.
Well, a
10K
14k rush Enel with tapping one of their blockers.
Yep.
Like that's pretty fucking strong.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do
it's
go
kind of ridiculous.
kind of crazy. And now you see why Enel is drooling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am too. Like, what? Can you
And
you
the
blame
trigger
him?
is just good. It's a +1.
Yeah. I mean, most cards out of life are a +1.
Well, that's not always true.
Plus like a mill though. It's not just +1. Like
I mean, if you take a life, you get +1. This just gives you. It's a mini Shirahoshi out of life without the body. I like it.
Why is this card cropped so fucking bad?
Yeah, dude, I don't
What am
like
I
the
looking-
art on the card.
No,
And
not the art, the
Oh,
crop.
I see what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
at it. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck happened here?
I can't unsee
It
him
was
trolling, though.
how it was revealed. I remember it being
Yes.
like a post where it was on the edge of the post.
I see. Yeah, no, this is a
Really
great card.
Good card.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Very good card.
What I will say, it is one of those cards that requires you to have the other card. So I do think that, I think what we need right now for Sky Island is a boss monster, so we can start moving away from like Yamato and stuff.
Yeah.
I know we never will, but right now, for example, playing a lot of people aren't playing the Sky Island Searcher just because you bottom deck your Yamatos and you lose if you don't have them. So maybe
Right.
we'll see a boss monster.
I do have a thing though.
Ew.
Okay, that's cool.
But wouldn't you just be fine? But wouldn't you just be fine though? Because like even if the Enel's in your hand, you could just like use it for effect, discard the
Ability.
Enel, and then play this.
Yeah,
That's what I was talking about like
Um,
earlier, where it was like, you don't have to hold the card anymore. Like, so this card is
Yeah.
Enel for 3 cheaper. You don't just
Yeah,
pitch your Enel, it doesn't
absolutely.
matter.
Yeah, you can absolutely pitch the Enel, which you will, especially since
Yeah.
by this point yellow is going to have the 0 cost event. But also I do think that like for it to have more playability, you will have to start using the searcher to make sure that you see both. And what I do like is it keeps the 7-drop Enel relevant.
I feel like this is just a card that you'd run like 2 copies of max. I don't think you really like need to see them real, because like you're
Yeah,
probably gonna see it
probably.
Enel at one point, you know?
Yeah.
I
This
think
is
this
just-
realistically replaces Thunderbolt, and that's about it.
What?
Why
Well,
not?
Onami does that. Onami replaces
Konami
Thunderbolt.
does that.
Yeah.
Konami.
Next we have Raigo, Kingdom Come, yellow event, cost 6, Sky Island, main, KO up to one of your opponent's characters, then trash the top of your life cards so your life total becomes 1. Trigger, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost equal to or less than... Oh, okay, so it's Gadatsu.
But no,
This
that's
card is-
just opponent's life.
Yeah, this is Yamato.
Oh, it is.
This-
yeah. Yeah, this
this
is your...
is-
Oh, that's all. It's a trigger,
This
it's
is
whatever.
This is like a nerfed Red Rock.
Well, no, this is
No.
this is what yellow needed, because right now playing Enel, our biggest body is 9-drop or 9k. So when you would go against like Black Blue Sakazuki, if they have a blocker or two and they get a 10-drop Kaido at 12k body, you're never killing that 12k body. If you go against Katakuri, you're never killing the 10-drop Big Mom ever, and that's how you lose a game. This card solves that problem. This card will absolutely see play. It's what Enel needed.
Dope.
Yes, 100%. Dope.
Well, Brandon's the better yellow player. I'm not gonna challenge Brandon. I learned from Brandon. I wasn't saying this card was bad, but like for what its effect is, it's comparable. It's comparable to Red Rock.
Yeah.
Not saying Enel didn't need it. I was just comparing it to Red Rock.
Not only
no,
Red
I
Rock
agree.
though, this is searchable as well.
It is.
And it gets rid of the 10-drop Big Moms and the 10-drop Kaidos, and that's all Enel needs right now. That's the weak point.
Yeah,
Well-
that's how I've been abusing that matchup with Purple Crocodile.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, the one thing Chris is most worried about is that it goes after his purple Crocs.
Oh, it goes after 10-drop.
Goes after my dragon, what do you mean?
No. We all know what card you really care about.
I cut his searcher.
To play the searcher for the dragon.
Yeah. But next we have I Want to Live. Black event, cost 3, Straw Hat Crew, counter. If the number of cards in your trash is 30 or greater, place the top card of your deck on top of your life. This card is terrible.
If you play this card, you don't deserve to live.
This
Look,
card
your
is
God, you're
well,
fucked.
that's why they're pleading. They're begging. They are fucking begging.
And you have to pay 3 for it.
And it's a
And
counter
for a
event.
counter. So like you're paying 3 to take the hit anyway.
Like you just played down your previous turn 3 less Dawn. What the fuck happened here? I don't understand.
I wanted it.
I've never seen such a bad card, dude.
This card is so bad.
I don't like it.
This card is cheeks. Oh my god.
It's not even like clapping cheeks. It's just cheeks.
No, these are the cheeks getting clapped. Is the thing. Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, if this is in your opening hand and you want to play it, you're not going to be able to play it till, like, at least turn 12.
Yeah, I was thinking more so something along the lines of turn 9. Kind of like Mr. 9. Purple character, cost 3, power 4,000. Baroque Works, counter 1,000. Thank you. On opponent's attack, once per turn, Dawn -1, key up to one of your opponent's cost 2 or less characters. So why the fuck do they do this to Purple Crocodile? Why do they give Baroque Works so many ass cards? They will give this man 12 new cards and 10 of them will be fucking garbage.
It's Purple Crocodile, my dude. Nobody cares about Purple.
I hate that leader exists. This is the shit he's doing to... Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Purple Crocodile just gets fucked left and right because Yerpul exists. I am so tired of it. I really am.
Even for Yerpul Croc, I don't like this card.
No, this card's terrible. This card's awful. I don't know what happened.
Because
this is so
what's
bad.
gonna happen is you're gonna KO the 2-cost Shirahoshi and give your opponent the life. Nope, bad card.
Bad card.
The fact that also, like, it's outing 2s. It's outing 2s, but it's not even like on play. Because it'd be one thing if your opponent dropped a 2 and then on your turn you dropped the 3 and popped the 2. But it's on opponent's attack. So now he's on the board while your opponent's dropping like 4s and 5s. So it's really bad. And then you're negging Dawn in the process. I mean, sure, Croc refunds it, but like, you're not playing that later. Let's be real, Brandon. You're not playing that fucking later. So
I will be.
Wow, that's awfully. You're not playing that fucking card. That'd be so fucking dumb of you. It'd be so Doma. Red character, cost 1, power. Oh, this is vanilla.
Vanilla. Stop that right there. We get it.
Okay, buddy. Khalifa, purple character, cost 5, power 5,000, water 7, Galley Law Company, counter 1,000. On play, Dawn -1. If your leader has the water 7 type, return up to 2 cost 4 or less character cards from your trash to your hand. Phenomenal card.
Fucking great card.
Phenomenal.
Look at them guys. Look at it.
I will say, you are looking at doing leader ability. So -1 Dawn for leader ability and then -1 Dawn for effect. If you do this,
you just hard cast this card.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but it's still going to be a really good one to just leader ability. So you are minusing a bit at this point. You probably have a 5-drop kit on board or something, so not the worst thing. Phenomenal card, don't get me wrong. It is a card that Iceburg needs to be, I don't even want to say relevant, but a deck.
Playable.
Yeah, I could see her also being one that you do just hard cast because you play her out to pick up the targets that you then want to cheat off of Iceburg ability. It's also about cheat out the new Bluno
as well. Like I don't feel that bad about -2 in a turn.
Yeah, and neither do I.
Yeah,
but yeah,
we'll see. I like the card.
This is a really good card. This is the stuff that okay. All right, well that might be a bit too much, but Iceburg is he's starting to assemble his pieces. He's starting to become him.
He's becoming him.
To be fair, I'm waiting for the Tyrannosaurus leader. You know, the little rat.
Yeah.
He has his own leader card.
Fun.
That's when Iceburg gets peaked.
That'd be so cringe. I hope he gets a card though. I hope he gets a card that Iceburg can play.
It's Iceburg's blocker. The next card is Mini Mary too.
Iceburg is Iceburg's blocker. Wait, what do you mean the next card's Mini Mary? The next card I'm seeing. Oh right, we did these. Okay.
Yeah, so you have to get past all those.
Okay, next we have Mini Mary the Second. 1 cost red stage, Straw Hat Crew, activate main. You may rest this card and place one of your character cards with an original power of 1,000 on the bottom of your deck. Draw 1 card. Oh, they have to have.
That's terrible.
This is so bad.
This card's awful.
I thought this card bottom decked 1-drops, so it's like Zoro will play them, you know, and then swing, and then bottom deck them and draw a card. But no, this is fucking terrible. I did not realize. 1,000. What are you even running with 1,000 power? It's just Chopper, right?
Chopper.
Isn't that it?
Chopper, starter deck Nami.
Let me bottom deck my blocker.
Otama. You bomb deck Otama?
No.
Isn't she a
Otama's
zero?
hero.
1,000.
Oh, it says
Has to be
1,000 flat.
Yeah,
Oh,
this card's fucking awful.
Oh, this card's even worse than a second ago.
This card is so bad.
Throw it in the trash.
They somehow made a Going Merry that was worse. They made a worse Merry stage than the previous. That is actually fucking baffling.
They did it, boys. They did it.
Oh my god. Mary, you didn't deserve this.
It's literally called Mini Mary 2, and it's worse than the first.
Well, that's why we don't make sequels.
Right.
We have the technology. We can build him worse.
Yeah.
I love it.
There is no way you could defeat me. Red event. Cost 3. Water 7. Straw Hat Crew. Counter. Kill up to one of your opponent's characters with an original power of 6,000 or less. Trigger. Kill up to one of your opponent's characters with an original power of 5,000 or less. I think this card sucks.
This card, I wouldn't say it sucks. I would think it's a very
great. It's just not going to see plagues.
Yeah, that's the issue. Because the thing is, because it does say original power, so someone could boost up a 6K to like 10K. This still kills it.
I think this card sucks because for a good majority of the game, anytime you're playing this card, it's pretty much you saying I'm playing my turn with 3 less Dawn for an event that I might not even be able to resolve on the following turn.
But brother, this is the fight where Usopp beats Luffy, and then we get to see Luffy flipping Usopp off.
He did it. Usopp didn't beat Luffy.
Did not beat.
Yeah, no, Usopp killed Luffy. What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. We watched that.
Usopp fucking murdered Luffy.
Bro,
he put the no. He put the spikes on the floor, and then he put the hot sauce packet in his mouth, and then he hit him with the rotten egg. It's fucking over. It's fucking over. Fucking hit him with the 3-piece.
I just got to mod Usopp, and I'm upset. I can't with Usopp.
She was upset when Luffy died. I feel you, Laura. I was too. I was like, no, my favorite character.
And speaking of Luffy's death.
Speaking of Luffy, look at who's in the card. Look at who's in the card. We're witnessing the aftermath of Luffy versus Usopp. Sorry, I'm dead. Blue event. Cost 1. East Blue. Straw Hat Crew. Counter. Reveal the top card of your deck. If the revealed card has a cost of 4 or greater, return up to one of your characters to your hand. Then, this card's terrible. What? There has to be a mistranslation here.
I'm sitting here reading it, and I'm like, okay.
No,
why would you do that?
I just don't fucking get it.
Wait a minute. Okay, wait. So, reveal the top card of your deck. If the revealed card has a cost of 4 or greater, return up to one of your characters to your hand. Then place the this card does nothing. This card is abysmal.
I'm having an aneurysm right now.
I don't think that's
so you give up the board, and then you go neg 1 from hand.
Well, I think Nami can play it not only for the trigger, but to put Kaya's back in the hand.
That probably is.
I don't listen.
Yeah.
What 4 or
I don't
higher
have all
is
the
Nami
answers.
playing?
And then
I don't have all the answers.
It doesn't even guarantee it's gonna do what. Oh my god.
I don't have all the answers.
This card doesn't even. This is
we
is the
can
worst
skip
card.
this card. Fuck.
This is.
Nami doesn't play a lot of cards that cost 4 or more. Besides like Zep. Nah, you know what? The card's getting worse the more we think about it.
No, this card's
Trigger's not
fucking
bad,
awful.
The trigger's bad.
Yeah.
I'm amazed the trigger doesn't say return up to
Deathwing
1
does
8 cost or less
practically
character
the same
to your
thing,
hand.
And it's a better card.
This is so bad. This is so.
Hell yeah, good card next.
Ezo, red character, cost 5, power 7,000, land of Wano, Whitebeard Pirates, on play, attach up to 1 Rested Dawn Deer Leader or one of your characters. So here we see, Dragon continues to gain even more cards. The pool of moving Dawn, it's getting so vast. When opponent attacks once per turn, you may trash 1 card from your hand. If your leader has the land of Wano or Whitebeard Pirates type, give up to one of your opponent's leader or character minus 2,000 power for the turn.
This bitch turns any card in your hand into a 2K counter. It's actually just fucking
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
good.
this card. Plus, it has the attached 1 Rested Dawn. I like it a lot.
I like this card so much.
I'm a huge fan.
I love what this is going to mean for Yellow Red Whitebeard Sabo.
Yeah, Sabo, then
I'm like red,
Mono,
green,
Whitebeard, and then
Odin.
red, green Odin. Yep.
Yep.
And then blue, red Marco when we get him an OP08.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I just realized
You know-
that the attached 1 Rested Dawn is only on
On
play.
play, yeah.
Meh.
Yeah.
This is. I think this card is I think this card is a. I think it's like a 2 of, at most.
I mean, if you're running Whitebeard, it does make your Whitebeard a 7K
this
on
card's
play.
This card has vanilla stats with 1K counter if you're playing Odin.
Oh, Odin. Oh, right. He does have counter. Whenever. This is a great card. This card's fucking
Yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah.
It's fantastic.
I forgot
right,
Odin did
right.
that. That's right. This card is so good. Holy shit. Okay.
Card crack.
Next we have Kza, red character, 2 cost, 3,000 power, Alabasta Kingdom, counter 1,000. When attacking, you may give one of your active leaders minus 5,000 power, give up to one of your opponent's character's power minus 3,000 for this turn. What we were discussing earlier, Red Blue Vivi's time is coming. It's coming, and this is exactly what she needed.
Yeah.
Next.
It's what she needed. It's just
This is exactly what Vivi needed, and now that she's gained this card, she's in the meta.
Trash.
Yep.
Oh wow, I wouldn't go that far.
This is this is not a good
It's a card. It's cardboard.
This is a card. This is most definitely a card. This is really, I don't get how they look at how fucking awful Vivi is and then they print this.
I would have made.
What happened?
I don't know.
Moving on, we have Little Ors Jr. red character, cost 6, power 7,000. Giant, Whitebeard Pirates allies. How's Ezo worded? Can you not grab this?
I think it's quotations. I think you can grab anything.
It is okay. Okay, because yeah, if it's like includes Whitebeard Pirates in one of its types, then that's cool. But if it's grab a Whitebeard Pirate, then that's no. It has to be quotations because I imagine supposed to be able to grab like former and stuff too.
Reveal up to one card with Whitebeard Pirates in its types.
Good. Okay. Once per turn, if this character would be KO'd by an effect, instead you may trash an event or stage card from your hand.
Oh, never mind.
That's ass.
I don't like it. I don't like
this
it.
card.
It would be better if it would be removed from the field.
Yep. That's what I thought. That's where I thought we were going with this for a second. As I read it, the card got significantly worse.
Well, bad card. All right, moving on.
Bad card. Okama Way, purple event, cost 1, Baroque Works. Counter, Dawn -1. If your leader has Baroque Works in its types, choose one of your characters. It becomes the target of the attack. Trigger, Dawn -1, draw 2 cards. Oh my fucking god, this card is phenomenal. This card's crazy. This card is fucking crazy. Holy
Everything's a blocker.
And the trigger's better than I remembered. I thought the trigger was draw 2, trash 1. It's just draw 2. You might as well draw 2. Oh my god. This card says I have 12 drop Kaido on the board. If he was just sitting there on the board, that fucker's a blocker.
Can I ask how you got a 12 drop on the board?
By cheating. by making proxies and then cheating them into play. But so there's like with Crocodile on a 10 Dawn turn, you can spend 8 Dawn, put 8 drop Croc on the board, heal a life, put 1 Dawn on leader, keep 1 Dawn open for this event. You've now gained 1 life. On the following turn, your opponent swings. You turn your 9k Crocodile into a blocker. So you've gained a life, you've stopped an attack, and then your Crocodile leader, Purple Crocodile specifically, draws a card off of the event you just played. Like that, if that's not stabilizing, I don't know what is. Gaining a life, stopping an attack, and drawing a card, that's fucking, that's so good. That's so good.
Or if you have the Miss Wednesday on the board and you played the Croc, and then during your opponent's turn, you have this in your hand, your opponent swings, you -1 from the Croc effect to draw this card, which triggers the Miss Wednesday to ramp you an active Dawn. And now your opponent didn't even know you had the active Dawn for this now to be able to go off.
Oh, you don't think that they read what Miss Wednesday did? You think they just looked at the card and was like, I'm not gonna read that. I'm not gonna.
Is this a different video? I'm just like, who knows?
Bro, this card's fucked. I think it's gonna be crazy. I might even go as far as to say this could be what Croc needed.
I'd agree with that.
Bro, this is actually phenomenal. This card is actually fucking insane. This card's crazy.
Bro, this card says the blocker.
Literally what this card, so like even if you have like a Croc on board.
Oh yeah, I forgot you don't play blockers anymore.
Yeah, this card pretty much is like this because it costs 1. This is like your blast breath, but has the potential to go so much more. If there's like a Croc on board, this event pretty much says gain 6k counter.
Yep.
There's a Kaido on the board. It's gain 8k. Like it is actually so. I think this might be, and there's a reason it's leader log. I think this might be one of the best as far as stopping damage goes. I think this is the best counter event in the game. This is actually
not only that, but you can also use it just for like your missile, whatever they are, the 2-drop searchers. Just use those as blockers now too.
That too, yeah. Just throw them away. Just get rid of them.
Little Weenie Hut Juniors, yep.
Oh, this card is so good. Holy shit, I can't believe. If your Croc ever does anything, it's because of this card.
Yep.
It's this card.
And the my god.
Blocker.
Yeah, that's true too. Next we have Off-White, green event, cost 2, 7 Warlords, Don Quixote Pirates. Counter, give up to one of your leader or character's power, plus 4,000 for this battle. Then look at the top 3 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 Don Quixote Pirates type character card, and add it to your hand. Then return the remaining cards to the bottom of your deck in your desired order. This card's so
This
good.
card's fucking amazing.
insane.
This card is so good.
You Don Quixote characters, that kind of sucks.
Still, nah. It's still a searcher for the
Okay.
deck. You always have
Can't
two
grab
Dawn.
zero
It's
cost
live.
Yeah. You
This
stop
card,
when
me
it,
and Chris, me and
what?
Chris were talking about it earlier. This is just a card that proves that Dofi was a sneakerhead the whole time.
Yeah, it is.
Sneakerhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, my man's dripping in his off-white.
Oh,
Good
you
card.
right.
Yeah, he
Good
extra
card.
drippy. Yeah, this is a good
I
card.
love this card.
Not much needs to be said. It is a counter event that replaces itself with another
Yeah.
card, and it just stops an attack in the process.
Yeah.
Wow, look at this
Can we
card. This
skip
card's
bingo?
gonna be shit. This card is going to be shit.
Can we skip
This
bingo?
card.
I don't even know what it does yet, but I'm looking at the art. This card's unplayable.
Oh, bingo. Yeah.
Bingo, green character, 1 cost, 0 power, land of Wano, counter plus 1000. Activate main. You may rest this character, K up to one of your opponent's cost 1. What the fuck?
This card's terrible. He's
This
just an
card's-
ugly bastard.
It's crazy. You can look at a card's art and just know it's not going to be viable.
Perona support.
You know what I want them to do? I want them to make all the new Wano cards have no counter. I want them to make it so that these cards just can't be played anywhere else but Odin.
Facts.
We still have 7 cards to get through, by the way.
That's not bad. Next we have
That's only
Bluno,
good for
green
one.
character.
He's
Cost.
just a film blocker.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's just a blocker.
2-drop blocker.
Yeah, he's just a film
Yeah,
blocker.
blocker.
He's the second blocker for film.
Ugly ass. All right.
4 tricks.
Next one's a vanilla.
Okay.
It's a vanilla.
Brooke, black character. Oh, broke black character. 3 cost, 4,000 power. Rumbar Pirates. Counter 1,000 on play. If your opponent has a cost 0 character, this character gains rush.
Bad card.
I don't know if it's bad.
Yeah, it's way too situational. Like, oh, my
It's-
opponent has.
I'll say
zero.
I'll say it's like a D plus.
We've seen how bad situational rush cards are. And your opponent having to have a 0 cost character is way too
So
situational.
I'm with
Bad card.
Brandon, and the reason for that is, so one, he does require the opponent to have a 0 on the board, but also for I'm the even match leader, so that's going to be an additional Dawn you have to spend. And also, if you're lowering the cost of something, because it's not like Gecko has a -1 leader ability, like you have to play another card to even make that happen. So you're never drop. It's not like Zora, you just throw this out on 3 and swing. Like this card does fucking nothing until you're able to commit like another 2 Dawn at minimum to it.
And then he requires additional Dawn just to meet.
Yeah, like this is not a good card. If it sees play, something funny is happening or whatever, but I would be surprised. I don't think this is a good card. Next we have, is it Ganfall? Is it Gonfall?
Gan, maybe? I don't know.
Gandalf.
Gandalf.
Gandalf, yes. Yellow character, 3 cost, 4,000 power. Sky Island, counter 1,000. Blocker. On play, if your opponent has 1 or less life, keep up to one of your opponent's cost 3 or lower characters.
I think he's all right.
It's okay.
Motherfucker just kills my Hemas. What the fuck?
Yeah,
It's
I
okay.
don't mind it. I like it because it, especially like if you're playing as Enel, because obviously this is going to be played in Enel. When you're trying to go a little bit more on the defensive, you lose to players going wide. So this being able to be a blocker and take a swinger off the board is actually very powerful. It is situational. They have to have a 3 cost or lower, and they
Yeah,
have to
that's
have 1
fine.
or less life. Kind of situational, but like worst case scenario, it's a blocker or a 1k counter. I like the card.
So because for me, it's like I feel like blockers are kind of at that point where, unless they're they are, because like this one could potentially take a body off board, but like if we think just an OP05 even, I can't really think of like 3 cost bodies that are even seeing play.
Well, hear me
Hina.
out. Hear me out. Like in Katakuri, what happens is that if they have like a Pero Sparrow and then like a
Yeah.
10 drop big
That's
bomb,
the only one I was
you
able to
play
think
this,
of.
You play this, kill the Pero Sparrow, so that's 1 less attack, and then this stops the big bomb.
Well, for the mirror too, because
Yeah.
Because you can kill the dog.
Yeah.
But we don't like doing killing. We don't like killing dogs here.
But yeah, even there, it's like it's so well. Actually, now I think about it, because like Gecko moving forward is going to be having the small bodies and stuff, so that is a thing. Yeah, I think this is a mid card. I don't think it's crazy, but I think this is going to be one of those cards too. It's just going to depend on like the meta and how 3 drop heavy we are. But next we have an amazing card. We have Bluno, purple character, 4 cost, 5,000 power, water 7, counter 1,000 on play. Dawn -1. If your leader has the Water 7 type, play up to 1 cost 5 or lower Water 7 type character card other than Bluno from your hand or trash. Fucking amazing.
I apologize for Chris's translation skills.
Yep.
What'd I fuck up?
Bluno.
What do you believe
his
it
name's
is?
Bluno.
It's Blueno. I hate it here.
The Toyota Blueno.
No, this combined with the other Khalifa, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So basically, the problem with Iceburg before was you run out of cards to do anything with very quick. This with the other Khalifa, they literally make it say you never not have a play as long as you see one of each of them. Pretty fucking good.
You're right. You can technically go infinite with these.
You only really even need to see like one Bluno, honestly. Like,
yeah,
because Khalifa will just juggle him. She'll juggle him for the rest of the game,
and then he will juggle her.
Yeah, like it's oh my god, this is.
You can go infinite with the two. Yeah.
I already said it. I think was Khalifa in this video or the last video?
He was in the last one.
It was last video. Okay, so then you have the 5 Dawn. You pay 5 for your Khalifa. She picks up the Bluno. You minus the Dawn. You play the Bluno, and then he brings a body out from the trash. That's 3 bodies right there, and like you minus 3
another
Dawn.
Khalifa, which then plays, which adds more bodies.
That's also true. Like Iceburg could actually get pretty silly. You could actually get kind of silly moving forward.
From trash is pretty decent.
Yeah. Free
Oh.
advantage is advantage.
Yeah. Just before it was go for it.
No, just him and Khalifa being able to literally grab each other from the trash.
It's big.
Making it say he never doesn't have a play.
Yeah.
Is he might actually be a contender.
Bro, yeah, because that was Iceberg's problem. It was he played his bodies out of hand, they got answered, and that was kind of it. You eventually just ran out of steam. I don't know how you could with these cards, is the thing. Like, once you see them, I feel like the game's just kind of...
I guess only if they get bottom decked, and that would kind of be it. But, I mean, he has a Searcher, he has a Ramp Stage.
And I think the worst part about it, too, is that, like, both of those cards have counter. You know, so, like, they're both going... If you need one or the other in the discard pile, you just fucking do it.
Yep.
Next, we have Spandine, black character, 3 cost, 2,000 power, CP 9, counter 1,000. On play, you may return 3 cards with CP and its types from your trash to the bottom of your deck in any order. Play up to 1 cost 4 or lower character cards with CP and its types other than Spandine from your trash rested.
I just had an aneurysm trying to read this. Hold the fuck up. What?
Brother, this man, he has the Buster Call.
I'm seeing it.
Transponder skill. It's fucking great.
He's finna bust.
This card's great though, honestly.
No, bust.
Wait, no, okay, no, I need to reread it because I didn't process any of that.
Same.
You may return.
CP from trash.
It plays from trash. I didn't even.
Yeah, but it plays it rested.
Oh no, you play your 4K Borsal, fucking Lucci 6K rested.
And
then it just gets killed next turn. If he was a blocker,
well, it
maybe
pops on play.
I don't.
Okay,
like
wait
this
a
card.
minute. You may return 3 cards with CP and its types from your. Okay, so you pay cost and then you play from trash.
Yes.
See, I don't know.
That's a 3
feel
cost.
like,
No, I like it. It's a 3 that plays a 4. I'm always gonna like that.
Yeah, I'm not a huge CP fan.
Yeah, I would hope not.
Or should you be?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah, there's nothing to get.
Okay.
Lucci's not good.
Yeah, I don't like him. Hey, we're getting another scientist.
Bust.
Oh, this is the last card.
Oh wow, we caught up. Okay.
Yay.
All right. It only took 3 more minutes in the last. Actually, it only took 1 more minute in the last video. Gastino, yellow character, 3 cost, 5,000 power. Scientist. On play, place up to 1 of your opponent's cost 3 or lower characters to the top or bottom of their life, face up. Trigger. Give up to 2 of your opponent's leader or character's power minus 3,000 for the turn.
That's a decent trigger.
It is a decent trigger. It's Hell's Judgment.
No counter power. It's a 3/5 vanilla.
Not
play,
only
place up to 1
vanilla,
of your
but
opponent's.
heal the opponent. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I
either.
don't like it. No counter, heal opponent, just not good.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this.
No.
Yeah, I'm very upset we ended on that.
I feel like
hear me out, Brandon, because you're the other. But you're the better. You're the much better Enel.
He called you a beta.
No,
He did, I heard it.
son of a
He
bitch.
called himself a beta, really.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Would this be kind of like a card like how Zakazuki players play Sanchez Pinoff? Could this be a card in like an Enel?
Zakazuki playing Pinoff.
Yeah.
People have been doing it.
Yeah. I don't know why. Anyways,
Yeah.
so like that you can play this in Enel, and it's one of those things where it's like, if you hit the trigger, you hit the trigger. If you draw it, you discard it.
I don't think so, because I feel like in Enel, if I wanted to high roll off a trigger, it'd be fucking Olin. If I was trying to high roll off triggers, it'd be Olin. It wouldn't be this.
I feel like there are too many good yellow cards that have good abilities if they're in your hand or on play that also have trigger. I feel like this is I'm not gonna play a card just for the trigger. Even Thunderbolt, right? It still has some playability situationally. This card, I feel like I'm never gonna want to do the on play. Yeah, and I feel like we already have our 3-drop is Holy, whatever you want to call it. No, I don't think this card will ever see play.
No, this is not a good card.
The only way that I can see this card seeing play, right, is it would have been sets ago, like when yellow first came out and we were just being dominated by red and red green law. I would have played this card.
Also, because I kind of feel like too, it's like, all right, so I'm running like my 4 Capone, my beige Capone, right? Why would I play a playset of this if I could just put 4 more Capones in my deck?
But you can't.
If I could just simply cheat, how would they ever know?
You're right.
You're right. No, but I feel like there are just way too many good triggers for that. Yeah.
No, this is not. Bro, I really do feel like, as far as Enel goes, the most high rolly trigger in the game, I feel like it is Olin. They just cheat out a fucking 7k body. That's your peen-off.
People are playing it. I think it's wrong, but people are playing it.
I see you've 180'd. What happened, Brandon?
I don't like the Olin.
I don't like the Olin either. But yeah, that's why I say, if you're trying to high roll somebody, if you were putting in shitty cards into your deck just to get triggers, I think it'd be her before this any day of the week. And it's not even her, so I don't think this ever does it.
Agreed.
True. Yeah, I just have counter. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I just noticed. Oh my god.
The trigger happy. Really just Arlong. Yeah, play this in Arlong. That's it.
Still bad.
Still bad. I'm just saying, like.
Anything before we close this one out, gang?
Oh, that's it.
Nah, that's it for me.
Peace and love.
Okay. Alright. Well then, I guess with that being said, until next time, we will see you guys.
Bye.
Later.
Don't eat yellow snow.
Okay. Alright.